Good afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Mark Lamano here with the 2 p.m. advisory for Hurricane Irma. So, hurricane like this, especially close by, they usually update every 3 hours, sometimes when they're further away, every 6. But this one we're getting every 3, and I wouldn't be surprised to see hourly updates starting tomorrow. But we haven't seen too much of a change. Moving west at 9, 125 mile per hour winds, so it's still a strong Cat 3. Pressure's around the same. The expectation is that tomorrow night still landfalls somewhere in Lee County as a Cat 4. Red shows you the diameter of the hurricane force winds. Not necessarily major. Major's going to be wrapped in the eye wall here, but definitely hurricane force winds nonetheless. So we could by 8, and honestly earlier, especially in Charlotte County, just because you'll feel the effects sooner. Manatee County, you'll continue feeling the effects later, just because south to north. We could feel the effects as early as 4 or 5 o'clock. As far as hurricane force winds, definitely tropical storm force winds could come much earlier than that. Notice the extent of the yellow for tropical storm force winds, then stronger once you get to orange. And that's why you need to get done with whatever you haven't done yet. If you've gotten everything done, you've taken everything from the outdoors, and you've taken it inside, and then by all means, you have the shutters up, then use today to recollect your thoughts and just try to have a good time with family and friends with whom you're staying and that kind of thing for today. Tomorrow, the conditions are going to get worse, and that's why you don't want to be out putting up plywood or shutters or taking stuff in. I wouldn't recommend that, because then we're going to start to see the sustained tropical storm force winds. There is a bit of a margin of error here as far as the center. No matter where the center is in this cone, we're still going to get heavy rain, bands of rain, and high wind. How strong really depends on where the center is. Right now, center is still right where it's been, Northport by Mayaca City, moving northwest. Maybe still a major hurricane by Monday morning, but by then the center will be far enough that we'll probably just be getting tropical storm force winds at that point. Therefore, Sunday night into Monday early morning, maybe through 3, 4 a.m., that's the best estimate at the moment. That's when we're seeing the highest chance for hurricane force winds. And specifically, early Monday morning right now is the highest chance for major hurricane force winds. So this system will continue to move to the north after that, and Tuesday looks very dry, because it seems so difficult now to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is better weather coming. This will move through the area. It's not Harvey. It's not staying in the area for days on end. It's coming into the area, starting to get bands late today, but tropical storm force winds tomorrow morning, hurricane force winds tomorrow night into Monday morning, and then the hurricane force winds leaving sometime later Monday morning. By late Monday afternoon or evening, conditions will start improving as far as getting rid of the tropical storm force winds. So it seems far away. We've known about the storm for a long time. We've been talking about it a long time. It almost seems like it should have already been here. But now it's coming within the next 32, 36 hours. We'll really start to feel the hurricane force winds. It's been just moving close to the coast of Cuba. And so that's, for now, kept the winds down. But we've been saying all day how we definitely expect it to intensify again once it moves north through the Florida Straits, just because of how warm the waters are. They're much warmer than average. Some of the waters are in the low 90s. And so when you have that, then you have the chance for more intensification. That acts as fuel. And there's not a lot of wind shear, unfortunately. Here are some of the bands coming in already. Although I have noticed that with this storm, a lot of the rain so far is south of us, so we'll have to wait till maybe throughout the rest of the afternoon and then of course into the evening to see higher rain chances. Then by tomorrow the rain chances really get on the increase. Here are those water temperatures, by the way. Here are the 80s close to the coast, and the darker reds show the upper 80s, low 90s for water temperatures. So this is what we're concerned about, especially as it moves through here. If it doesn't rapidly intensify here, then perhaps Cat 4, but that's still a powerful, major hurricane that can cause a lot of damage. So continue to take this seriously. Get your last-minute preparations done now. That way you are prepared for tomorrow. We want to keep you safe through the storm with nonstop coverage, especially starting tomorrow.